So you spent time at PepsiCo as well, right? You spent a good amount of time there as part of your career. Tell us a little bit about what that experience was like.
I first started working with PepsiCo on the advertising agency side when I worked with Frito-Lay, and I was very young. I got promoted very quickly, and I had management responsibility for the biggest account in the advertising agency before I was 30. And I remember, I had a bachelor in journalism from journalism, but all the PepsiCo executives, all the Frito-Lay executives, all had MBAs, okay? And they were all older than me. So first of all, I had to learn how to work with, people who had more experience than me. And I was very insecure about not having my MBA. In fact, when people would talk about where they got their MBA at Harvard or Cornell, or you pick the place, I'd usually find some way to excuse myself and go to the restroom, But, I really started, it was like really work with really, really smart people, and that was and you had to be on your game to be able to build their respect, especially if you're not inside the company, you're outside the company and they're paying you basically as a consultant, So, I always tried to really come at the business as an agency person from a business perspective. For example, one of the things I'm most proud of in my career is I recommended to the Frito-Lay team that they do Cool Ranch Doritos. I took my team to the grocery store. We went to the salad aisle. We realized that ranch was the hottest, most popular flavor that was growing. And I went and called Dennis Hurd, the head of R&D at Frito-Lay, and told him that I thought we should do a ranch-flavored Dorito. And he loved the idea, and the rest is history. But I think taking that business perspective is what got me noticed at Frito-Lay, and then the reason why I got to go to Pizza Hut to run marketing. But I think what I loved about Pepsi was they would give you experiences before you were necessarily ready for it. I came up in an era where you didn't have to be 50 years old to have big responsibilities. Roger Enrico, I remember, was the president of Pepsi when he was 34, okay? My boss, when I went to Pizza Hut, Steve Reineman, was president of Pizza Hut when he was 36, So they gave you lots of responsibility when you were really young. And so, they believed in this whole thing of high potential. Were you a VHP, which meant very high potential? So if you were a VHP, man, they moved you along, put you into different experiences. This is one of the reasons why I got to run operations for Pepsi, even though I didn't have any operating experience. They figured you were smart enough to figure out how to get it done. But I really enjoyed my time at Pepsi. I worked with really brilliant people. They took the time to teach me what they knew. They developed me, gave me all kinds of opportunities. So I'm really will always be indebted to PepsiCo in terms of what I learned there.